Korea's exports have had their longest downward slide ever, and with the continuation of the global economic slowdown, experts aren't so optimistic there will be a turnaround anytime soon. Kim Min-ji looks into the discouraging digits.
It's another slump. According to the Trade Ministry, Korea's exports fell over 12% in January from the same month last year to $36.4 billion. That marks the 14th straight month of decline and the longest downward streak ever, replacing the previous record of 13 months from March 2001. The ministry attributed the fall to low global oil prices and slow global economic growth, especially in China. Exports of petroleum products and petrochemicals drove the decline, while falling export prices also pulled the figure down. But thanks to an uptick in shipments of mobile devices and computers, the February figure marks an improvement from the previous month, when exports fell over 18%, the biggest yearly drop in more than 6 years.
Among the outbound shipments that increased, exports of computers went up due to growing demand for PC exchanges, while wireless devices also rose thanks to the launch of new products.
Imports, on the other hand, slid nearly 15% on year to $29 billion in February, due mainly to a slump in shipments of raw materials and capital goods. As a result, last month's trade surplus amounted to $7.4 billion, extending the surplus streak for the 49th straight month. However, what's worrisome is that the surpluses have mainly been driven by a sharp decrease in imports, rather than an increase in exports.
The global economy is facing difficulty, and as these conditions linger, it's hard to say Korea's exports will make a major improvement.
The government has vowed to do all it can to boost the country's outbound shipments, but experts predict the downward trend will continue throughout the first half of the year. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.